What's up, everybody? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? I was muted. I was over here muted, child. I thought I was talking. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, we back too feisty. We back. Cause we got to talk about these ignorant people that was just in their chat while ago. We got to talk about these ignorant people because some of y'all is sick. Okay, some of y'all is some sick individuals. That's all I gotta say. Y'all are sick, bro. Like completely sick. Um, so in case if you guys don't know, I did an exclusive interview with let me get close to the mic, child. But I did an exclusive interview with Gerald Jackson. I have a really good feeling that me and Gerald probably about to do some things together. But I did an interview with him this morning. He called in and we had a conversation about what took place with Shanquella Robinson. If you do not know, he does have a blog there in North Carolina. Okay. Now, while we had the exclusive interview over here, he was having an interview with Shanquella's father. Okay. It was so many disrespectful and ignorant people in the comment section. Some people, well, it sounds like the dad don't know much. Let's talk to the mom. Let's end this interview. We don't look, let them people talk. But they have been limited with the information that they have for their daughter. And y'all ignorant asses like to be in people's comments, bullying and harassing people. Stop it. Just stop it. If you don't like it, you get your ass out of the comment section, period, point blank. Period, point blank. This man's heart is gone. His daughter is gone. His daughter cannot tell her side of the story. His daughter cannot tell her side of the story. There was so many people in there. Well, can we end this interview? Wrap this interview up. Wrap this interview up because like, what the heck? Like I'm that really bothered me and it rubbed me the wrong way. Rubbed me the wrong way. It took strength for that man to get on here and do any type of interview. You guys have to realize that he's limited to the information that he has. Did y'all not understand that? Did y'all not understand that? This man, this family has a lot of answers. I mean, has a lot of questions with no answers. And y'all want to be ugly, mean, and hateful. I had to say something because it feels like to me like I don't even know, but that bullying everybody and wanting to get in folks chat and say, cut that out. Just don't be a part of their live stream. This man was hurt. I was hurt for him. This man will never get to see his daughter again. Something he said in that interview, and it broke me down. When that man said, we wouldn't have come back to the US alone. Y'all, he basically was saying that all they had to do was let him know what was going on instead of lying. My heart, my heart is broken as if Shanquella is my sister. I've been doing good all day and I have not gotten emotional, but this right here, y'all, this right here is something that is breaking my heart down. And I don't know this lady from anything, but this is breaking me down. It's so triggering for me. It's so triggering, I know, to a lot of people, but to hear people and see people be so ugly, to literally see and hear people be so ugly. And all this man needed was love and prayers. We trying to dissect how close the family was. Who cares? Who cares? They have lost a loved one. That ain't what we should be concerned about. We should be concerned about getting them five fools that's still out here walking this earth scot-free. Them five fools need to be behind bars. I'm angry. I am angry. I am so angry at this. I am so angry at this. And for this Paramanthus looking fool to get on Instagram live and do nothing but lie, trying to fix his alibi, trying to fix everything. Dude, you didn't do anything but lie and make yourself look even more stupid. Y'all gotta be pathetic to think that this man literally was gonna be able to get up here and give you an A1 interview. Are you nuts? Or what? Are you nuts? Are you stupid or what? We thought the interview was gonna be apples and pears and oranges and just beautiful. No, it wasn't gonna be. I I I'm letting you guys know I am completely angry. I am not going to stop saying her name. I am going to continue to say her name over and over again. Shanquella Robinson. You know what? I'm just saying I'm so with you. I actually was just telling Prosperity when I was talking to her earlier. I said for these parents, and I'm glad that Gerald said it. I'm glad that Mr. Robinson said it. For these parents, it's being alleged that this fool that done the interview is being alleged that he done ran back home to mama. It's being alleged that the girl who allegedly was doing the assault, she then ran back home to mama. So these people that ran back home to mama, they done ran back home to mama. But mama, and I know y'all see what's going on in the news. You can see it just like everybody else is seeing it. I know you see it. So you parents, you are just as low down as your kids are. If you were keeping your parents, I mean, if the parents are keeping the kids and hiding them, you are just as low as your kids is. And you need to be under the jail too. Sure do. I y'all, I'm just in I don't I can't sleep. I can't do a lot of things. Like this is really bothering me. This is really really bothering me. And like I said this earlier, but listening to her dad when Gerald asked, "Who When Gerald asked him, did anyone tell him or say how his daughter was found? He literally said, sitting up in the chair or in the bed with a broken. Listen, y'all, I'm sorry. I just this is just this is a lot. This is a lot, and I just listening to the hurt in his voice. You gotta be sick not to be able to hear the hurt in that man's voice. I'm so sorry, y'all, but this has got me angry. It really does. This has me completely angry for this clown to literally get on Instagram or Facebook Live, whatever he was on, to try to cover himself. Not to mention, not to mention, he is the only one who still has their Facebook up. The only one. No, give me just a second because I'm fit to get their name. Every time I go live, I'm calling y'all damn names out until y'all get called. I sure am. I'm calling your name out. Um, the first one, the best friend, the alleged best friend, Khalil Cook. Khalil Cook. Mind you, the father also said he has never met Khalil. He's never seen Khalil face to face. Khalil never had anything to say to her father. He done all the talking between the mom and the sister. So guess what? Khalil Cook, calling your name, bruh. Calling your name. Dejanay Jackson. Dejanay Imani Jackson. I'm calling your name, sis. I'm calling your name, sis. Winter Donovan. Calling your name too, sis. But not to mention, they're alleging that there's another video with you putting your hand around her neck and slamming her to the ground. This is all alleged information. But that's what they're saying, that there's another video out there with you doing that. So I'm calling your name, Winter Donovan. Elise Hyatt, we haven't heard nothing about you. But guess what, sis? I'm calling your name too. Elise Hyatt. Malik Dryer. Malik, Khalil, and Nazar. Y'all some weak punk ass niggas. And we y'all like to call people who are in the LGBTQ that. No, we're calling you that. Now, not one of you men stood up for that woman. So guess what? You ain't shit to us. And I can't wait till they put you up under that jail. Nazar Wiggins. Same for you. You get your foolish tail up here on this doggone internet, and you got so much to say, got all these lies to tell. Calling your name too. Nazar Wiggins. Y'all ain't nothing but a whole bunch of lying scumbags. I am complete. I am angry. I'm so angry. Every last one of oh, thank you so much for the super sticker. Forex mom, thank you so much. I really appreciate it for both of the super stickers. Thank you so much. I just I'm just completely at a loss for words, and I just can't stop saying her name. All right, look, y'all. I am gonna drop the link here really quick. I do want to hear what some of you guys have to say, especially after we've kind of heard from the father. Um, because us talking about this, what it's doing is it's bringing awareness to what's going on. Us continue to talk about this, continue to go live and talk about this. What it's doing is it's pushing the videos up in the algorithm and making people see it. This is starting to get uh uh coverage from a lot of different people, from all of the different blogs, and I don't want it to stop. We got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. Hashtag Shanquella. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Justice, 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 justice. I'm not shutting up about this. I'm again, y'all. I'm just really at a loss for words because I just haven't figured out. I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I really am. I'm hurt. I'm angry. I'm angry. We did have one of Shanquilla's cousins in our chat earlier when we did the interview with Gerald. It was a guy cousin, I believe. He stated that Shanquilla's I think he said his grandfather or his grandmother and Shanquilla's grandfather were brothers and sisters or something of that sort. Um a lot of people were asking as far as donations. From what I have been told, the family does not want any donations. This is what I've been told as far as, allegedly from what the family is saying. Not just him, he said it, but then I also talked to Gerald as well. Um, and the family is not they're not looking for donations. They're more so just looking for the justice to be served in this particular situation. So whatever it takes, the hashtag, keep the hashtag flowing, make the hashtag trend on Twitter, make the hashtag trend on Facebook, make the hashtag trend on Instagram, hashtag justice for Shanquella. Justice for Shanquella. Justice for this beautiful queen. This beautiful queen. Oh, I didn't hear anything about it. There's a petition. What is the petition for exactly? I didn't know that there was a petition. Um, let me go look really quick. Let's see. Okay. Again, the link is in the comment section if you if you want to come up. Um, okay, let's see. Search petition. Okay, so there's actually several petitions out here. Actually, I just put it in and like 6 petitions came up. Um, the petition that has the most signatures would be this one. It seems to have 1,500 signatures. So it says, um, oh yes, okay. Let me drop this in the comment section. I'm definitely assuming this is the one because they have contact information for the FBI, for the local Charlotte Police Department, the State Department of the USA, the U.S. Assembly. It, y'all know what I'm trying to say for Mexico. I'm tongue tied right now. I don't even give a damn. The villas where they were staying at, the newspaper and the media outlets. So let me go ahead and paste this in the comment. All right, give me just a second. Let me head over to YouTube and mm, hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. I was like, why my live ain't come up? Okay, here we go. I was like, why my live ain't come up? And now I'm echoing, chat because I got my. Okay, so I just put the petition in the comment section. If you guys would like to go sign that petition and read, there is a lot of information on that petition. In regards to they're saying that they would like for a lot of people from here to call over to the Mexican embassy. There we go. Embassy. But anyway, to call over there and put fire under them, just by letting them know that we will continue to keep on fighting until we receive justice. Letting them know that they need to take a look at this case. This is not something that you need to just put on the back burner and forget about. We need to talk about this. We need justice. Every last one of them clowns need to be up under the concrete, up under the jail. Period. Period. Up under the foundation. Period. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I just again I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't. But like I said, y'all, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep on going to keep on what in the world is happening here? Turn this off. Getting on my nerves. This is getting on my nerves. Um, okay, hold on one second, y'all. Hey, Sherelle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to speak on the whole situation. I went to high school with Shanquella, but I never knew her like personally. But like every time I walked through the halls, I always seen her beautiful smile, or every time someone around me was upset, she would try her best to, make sure they were straight, like no matter what. And for her to have I'm not going to call them friends because friends don't do you like that, but for her to have enemies towards her and she was going ahead in life, like, how can you mess up her life like that? Like, it was
And I
just
mean,
so sad.
she seemed so sweet, just so
Yes, she was.
wow.
And I didn't know her like I said, I never knew her personally, but I did go to school with her from 10th, 11th, and 12th grade at West Charlotte High School. So it was like, wow, like my heart had broke like it was my sister or somebody.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. So I can only imagine how you feel, especially being able to lay eyes on her.
Yep.
Did you know any of these other people?
Oh no, I didn't know none of them.
Okay, okay.
Like I didn't know none of them until everybody was putting their names out there, and by that time, I mean, hey, everybody had deactivated everything, so I couldn't. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna just let it be known. I'm the type of person, if somebody is arguing, I'm going down to the grandma page to see what's going on because no, y'all not finna argue back and forth, talk about this person, then talk about that person. I gotta go see what grandma done said too. So yeah, I'm
Mm,
the type of person to be nosy. Like I did
right.
my research and everything.
Yeah, this is crazy. Did you get a chance to catch the live that her dad just did a while ago?
Yes, I did. I caught snippets of it. I was getting my kids ready for bed. I kind of got them on a schedule. One of them is in school, and the other one is kind of trying to get adjusted to the schedule I got for my oldest. But yeah, I was just hearing like his voice. It that also broke my heart because he was just saying like he don't have a daughter to walk down the aisle with. Like he not going to be a granddad. Like he's not going to be able to hear her voice no more. And when he said like the whole Saturday night was traumatic, and I can only imagine like losing your daughter, your seed that you produced. I mean, not necessarily produced, but you made her like
Yeah, absolutely.
25 years.
I'm heartbroken. I really am. I'm heartbroken and I'm angry.
And
Just
then it was people that she thought she could trust. Like I know me and my best friend, I met my best friend when I got to West Charlotte. And we don't talk like that, but when we do talk, it's like, oh, I miss you, best friend. I hope everything is good for you. Or, I'm wishing for the best for you. Like, in my eyes, I feel like they didn't want to see her down 10 years later down the line in a mansion. And you seeing the type of cars she already have now. They was hating on her, pretty much. She's beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A business mogul. It says
So
she had
business
about 3 businesses. Like,
a clothing line, a hair business, and plenty more. Like, ain't no telling what this girl had set up. What this I'm not gonna say girl, what this young lady had set up in her life, to become more successful. Probably to be more successful than her parents. You know how parents say, "Oh, we want our kids to be better than what we are." She probably was aiming for that star to be better than what her mom and dad was.
yeah. I just I don't know. This is tough. I'm glad. I will say this though. I am glad that everybody is starting to talk about it. Like, don't stop talking about it, y'all, until until that family receives justice.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we got to keep talking about it. Um,
And I also seen the guy, I think his name is Gerald. He's
mhm.
over NC Beats. He had like over 1,400 people on his live. So I know it's not just North Carolina. It's not just Mexico. It's the whole world. I seen people post like sending love from South Africa. Like it's everywhere. Like
I'm glad about that. We did an interview with him this morning. Um,
hmm
I was supposed to do one with him. yesterday because I had reached out to him once I saw or once I read the article. So I did a live yesterday where I was talking about this and I read his article, right? And
Mhm.
so something was just like, hey, just hit him up on Twitter and see if he'd be willing to do like an interview and just kind of talk about what he knows. Sure enough, he was down immediately just to have a conversation and just talk. So we had an interview this morning. The live ended up being like 5 hours. So what I did was I chopped
Wow.
down the portion that we had of just him doing the interview, which was about 30 minutes.
Mhm.
And he was honestly able to let us know a lot of things. Um, we're gonna keep in contact with him. So he's kind of gonna be like our, our
In and
go-to
out.
person.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be our go-to person until, this is completely gone away. Um, but let me ask you this, and this may be a little hard for you, but did you see the video?
Yeah, I did. I truly and I was like, I just had a feeling you was finna ask me that. Like my whole body just went into a cold
I'm
chill,
so
shakes and
sorry.
everything. Like got eyes and got, but yeah, I seen a video. For them to, I mean, she's telling him, no, I don't want to fight. She's telling the girl before she even swing off on her, like, no, I don't want to fight. And for y'all to sit up there and record her while she's naked, that shows how no type of respect you have for yourself, no type of respect you had for your friend that you was calling your friend, which in reality is not your friend.
And they wanted to embarrass her. Well, this is what I got from that. I got from that they wanted to take that moment to embarrass her.
Hmm.
I think the thing that like really just on the fence with is how the video got leaked before they left Mexico. Because some kind of way, Gerald said earlier to us that allegedly, I'm trying to think of the girl name, and I just called their names. Cause I'm gonna keep calling their names until they get locked up. What's her
Yeah, it
name?
was
Dang it, Dejanay,
Jackson.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
she, she just, I mean, I don't even. I just, I'm completely disgusted. I really am. I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
And for y'all to flee and go with y'all mammoths, I hope they lock y'all mammoths up too. I'm sorry. I do. I do. Because for them to
Right,
keep you
because
guys away
yeah,
from this, like, no, your mammoths need to be locked up too.
yeah.
I just
I
but
was
go ahead.
I was scrolling on Facebook, I told myself a couple of days I didn't even want to get on Facebook because every time I get on a platform or social media or anything is her pretty face and all I can think of is why did y'all do this to her? Why? Like that's the only thing I can think of. So I told myself, okay, I'm gonna let myself give myself a couple of days and not get on Facebook. But of course, me being a Gemini, I'm hard headed. So I got on Facebook. And it's like every day I get on there is more and more evidence that's just coming out slowly but surely. Like
Hmm.
it's
I
just,
mean, if we bring enough light to this, I
hmm.
really expect for these people to be found by this weekend. Like no joke. And we can do
Yeah,
it.
I
We
seen
can
one
do it.
girl, she posted, she was like, one of them girls don't stay here at this address. The police already done came to my house and everything and questioned me in the middle of the night. So maybe them addresses is not up to date, but maybe they are.
And you know what I was thinking? What if and this is alleged, but what if that person actually does know her and just
Exactly.
covering up for her? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just so
Yeah.
many thoughts that could go through your mind. Like this just hurts. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. And I had never met Shanquella. I don't know Shanquella, but just this story it, I just felt like we needed to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. And I was listening to Mr. Robinson. He was just like, I mean, he's broken. Like, he said the only way he's hanging in there is by our prayers and our condolences and us sending him love and everything. That's he said that's the only way he's able to stay level headed and everything. And like you can hear in his voice how cracked up it was. You can tell like you can just tell when somebody have not got no type of sleep. And Mr. Robinson definitely have not been getting no type of sleep or anything. And I can only imagine.
No sleep, and then he did also say he hardly can't eat. He can't. I think what would help, and I'm not saying that this will make anything go away, but what would help is him knowing that them people is behind bars. So we
And
got
that's
to
what he
do
said.
everything in our power to continue to say her name so justice is served.
Yes, and
I
I'm
think
not
he
even the
said
type.
Khalil sent it to a few, and the chick kept boasting about assaulting her. Yeah, so that's what I was getting ready to say about the video. What it gives to me is it gives me that when they started recording the video, they sent out the video prior to her actually passing, is what I'm feeling from
Right,
the.
because how did they send out the video before everybody left? Like, and
Yeah,
then
it is sufficient.
for them to go back to the parents' house in front of the parents and lie and say alcohol poisoning. Like,
And
dad
you
already knew it
kept
was fishy.
you kept on with that lie.
And
Like
it said
you
they said that I think his name, the best friend was Kalia or something like that. Sat down, had dinner, and had a conversation with the parents, like, and just completely lie. Like, how can you sit down, eat, and lie? Like,
well, see, this is a problem that I have with him too, because he a coward. He never has talked to the father. He never has talked to
mm.
Mr. Robinson. Mr.
It
Robinson
said none of them
definitely,
reached out.
yeah, Mr. Robinson made that very clear. But Mr. Robinson also said, as long as he's been friends with his daughter, the only as far as they've gotten, as far as conversation, was via phone. He hasn't
Wow.
physically seen him. So
Then
for
it said
me,
that Kalia, yeah, he definitely shiesty. He got some money from the government this year, and like everything is just not adding up.
wait a minute. Say what now?
Yeah, I seen. Let me hold on.
Uh-oh. As soon as she must be on her phone, because as soon as she went off, I don't hear you no more.
Can you hear me now?
I can now. Did he get a PPP loan or something?
Yes, yes. I told you I'm nosy. So yes.
He got a PPP loan. He sure better hope they don't dig that up too. Why he in the, but they probably are gonna
Oh
dig
no,
that up
they
while
already
he.
done did. They already
Oh,
done did.
see.
They got the statement, his name, when he put the loan in, when he got approved for it, and everything.
Mm, mm. They gonna get him by that PPP loan too.
Hmm.
Wow.
And then people was just saying like how he was just a shiesty guy, like just shiesty before the fact.
And then they're saying that the guy that done the video, the live video or Facebook video, whatever he did,
He
the
was on
one that
Instagram. Yes.
keep on lying about the fact that he
Hmm.
went in and he stayed by Shanquella until the medics got there, and then now all of a sudden, like, sir, you said in the beginning of this video, he specifically said the time frame. He said the timestamp. He had the timestamps. Then he said he didn't have the stamps. Then he said that since they got the FBI involved, they can find the timestamps. And I'm like, bro,
You
y'all
making
clowns. Y'all
right.
clown.
And then if you pay close attention, like even though I did not want to do it, I looked at the video like over 10 times and I see a light skinned dude to the left with a dark beard. So for you to say you wasn't there, you lying.
Well, somebody was saying that yes, I also did hear there has been 3 people allegedly that has come out and said that he has allegedly R-worded them. Can't say it over here, but You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and the girl, one of the girls on on Twitter was saying that people didn't believe her back in the day when she told them this. I think she said that this happened back in 2013. And when she
Mm.
first brought it up, nobody believed her. Nobody said anything. So what she was saying on Twitter was she was like, my story has never changed. My story has never changed, and nobody ever believed me. But now he over here possibly having something to do with the whole, and I'm gonna just say unaliving, because gotta be
Mhm.
careful with some of the words we say, but the whole unaliving of Shanquella, like, bro, you man, I just I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, I just I I don't get it. I don't get it. To me, they also did this to her while she was in her sleep, while she was still asleep. It seems like they did the attack like literally while she was like not in her right mind.
Yeah, just waking up, like, you know how you gotta give yourself like 10, 15 minutes to wake up. It was like, no, jump out the bed and start fighting. That's how I took it.
Yeah, it's like
Because why is everybody dressed? And why, I mean, and I was reading like people that was like saying, not saying that they wasn't sisters, you know how people say, oh, that's my sister, and they hang tight and stuff. And they was just saying how Shanquilla is sleep naked. So, but why would y'all even go in her room to mess with her? Like,
yeah, that wasn't cool. I don't again like I hadn't seen the video until today.
hmm
I just so happened to come up on the video on Twitter by mistake. Um, but I did just go ahead and just suck it up and watched it.
yeah.
Um, and I did watch it a couple times. I, I I'm just baffled. I really am. And not to mention, Gerald also told me this morning, and I think this was like the first bit of tea that he had dropped about this. But allegedly this morning, he was saying in the interview that I did with him that there was another video there was another video out, and that this
hmm
particular video shows a light-skinned woman grabbing her by her neck and slamming her down on the ground.
There's no way, there's no way it's only one video that's between 8 to 27 seconds and no more footage. It's more videos out there. So whoever recorded, it's more to it. They clipped
Absolutely.
it. It's more to it. It's not just you don't like anybody knows. If you don't ever got into a fight, you don't just fight for 30 seconds and that's the end of it. You fight for a good at least 2 to 3 minutes. So it's more like, and it's it's just sad, man. Like,
It really is. And again, my heart just really breaks for her. My heart breaks for this family because I want this family to get the answers that they need to their questions. Like, just answer their questions. Like, I'm literally getting chills right now, and I probably will get emotional again. I'm literally getting chills right now because I can only imagine how her sister feels, how her mom feels, how everybody is feeling. Like, it just, I don't know. Um,
and then
I-
for you to have alcohol poisoning, you have to be drinking every day, 365 days out the year. Like, you gotta have like a real bad liver. And I mean, I know mistakes happen, but no. Mm-mm.
yeah, I would have definitely been like her parents. And as soon as he told me alcohol poison, I would have been like, babe, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
So I have a question.
Hmm.
Since you got a chance to interview with Gerald,
Hmm.
how how do you think he is feeling about the whole situation? I know he do other videos about other people and stuff, but how do you think he's feeling? Like from your own, just listening to him and listening to his words.
Gerald or the father? Gerald.
Gerald. hmm
Um, I truly,
Or is he
honestly,
showing, you think he's showing like Even though he's giving us information, you think he's showing any type? I know he's saying, God looking down, and you think he's showing any type of emotion, or like how you feel?
Well, this is what I'll say. I'll say being in this blogging and journalistic or however type of game that you say, you have to put a strong game face up, right?
Mhm.
And the reason why I say that is because had he talked to the father being an emotional wreck, that energy would have rolled off over to the father, right? He's
Yes.
already grieving enough. He's already going through enough. So I honestly feel like Gerald definitely is doing his job. He's trying to
Mhm.
do what we have to do in this game. Like, when we're interviewing someone, we can't allow our emotions to take over because again,
For
like I
sure.
said, it will
Mhm.
trigger that particular person that you're interviewing to go to a
Oh,
different
okay.
level. So
Yeah.
for me, I feel like since he's so close, since he having such a close like conversations with the family and stuff like that, I really do believe he sincerely like really is like he's passionate about it and he's really trying to get to the bottom of it. I really do.
Yeah, I feel
um
like that too as well. Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be going. I feel like I'm not gonna say he. I would say his name. I feel like Gerald, like he wouldn't be giving us information like he is. It's like every day, or all throughout the day, he giving us information or new information that we need to know. I feel like he's trying his best.
Yeah, and I think with him being in contact with the family makes a big difference too. Like he actually has like communication with the family. So he told me in the interview this morning that he
Mhm.
had his assistant reach out to Mr. Rob or Mrs. Robinson to see if she would talk to him, right?
Mhm.
And she did. She immediately talked to him, gave him the story. He told her who he was and things like that.
Mhm.
So, now I'm happy that he did what he did because now also too, like his article got national, like his article. Hold on, I can tell you how many people viewed this article so far. When I looked earlier today, it said something over 600,000 people had viewed it.
Good God.
Um, Let me go back. So as of right now, this particular article has seen 1.6 million views.
Whew. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
So with that being said, now when I just looked at it earlier, it had like
Yeah, you said six.
600,000, and then I
Yeah.
think even after that, I looked at it again. It was like an hour later, it had like 8 or 9. So I'm trying to tell
Mm.
you, like, I really feel like
Mhm.
what he's doing opened up
It's
a lot
helping.
of doors. Yeah,
Yes.
it opened up a lot of doors.
Now, okay, how do you feel about like spiritual readings or tarot readings? Like, do you think those are true? Like, do you think if the family, like, I know they don't want to sit down with nobody, but if they do take the time to say, okay, well, let me go talk to John because maybe he can tell me the ins and outs. Maybe he can feel somebody energy that I'm not feeling. Like, do you think that would be helpful for them?
Not by the way the father was talking. Mr. Robinson, he definitely gives me that he's straight like Bible teaching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he
Mhm.
seems like he's straight Christian. He's straight
Mhm.
like for he's straight about the business. I
Yeah.
felt like
And
it
that's what I
was
took from him when I first seen him too. I was like, oh yeah, this man, yeah, he about business.
yeah, and you could tell he's also very spiritual.
Mhm.
You could tell he's definitely one of those type of people who, really you could tell he loves his family. I could
Yes.
honestly tell he loved his family just by listening to him talk. You can tell he loves his family. You could tell he loved his daughter.
Yes.
And y'all, honestly, 25, that's still young. That is so young. This sweet girl has so much life to live. And I don't know. I'm broken more so for the parents and the sister. I really am. I'm broken for them because they don't have their questions answered at all.
Yeah.
And then not to mention Winter and Dejanay lied to the sister and the mom and told them they had already said, we heard that there was some jumping and some fighting going on in Mexico. They said that never happened, only to see a video of her doing it. Y'all gotta imagine where this family is at. Y'all gotta imagine where this
It's
family is
like
at
they
mentally.
it's like they left their heads just floating on the clouds. Like it's just there. Like they don't have no type of answers. Everybody giving them the runarounds and lying and like no, just give
And
this family justice.
and not only that, y'all, but Mr. Robinson and his brother had to literally get on the internet and do research on how to figure out how to get her body back over here. And he said he wired seven
Wired
thousand
the money.
dollars for them to bring his daughter's body back over here. I
Oh, it was
just
7,000? I thought
he
it was
said was
6,000.
well, he said it wasn't $6,000, it was pretty close to $7,000.
Wow.
And he said he wired that money. Um her funeral services are gonna be this Saturday.
It's Saturday.
I so wish I could go, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I really wish I could go. I just want to hug that man and her mom. I just want to hug them. I do. I don't I don't know. This is a tough one. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Um yeah. I don't know where else to go with this. Like I said, I'm hoping that within the next few days, I'm hoping within the next few hours, few minutes, that they catch them clowns. I just
And
can't.
actually, the this morning, I'm not sure if you caught it on the news, but the news, the anchorman was saying that he called everybody that was on the list. Everybody phones except for two of them was disconnected. Two of them went straight to voicemail. Even Eyewitness News tried calling them. Two of them was ringing, rung twice, and went to voicemail. Then Joe Bruno, that's the anchorman, I think for WB TV Channel 3, and he went to two of the houses since they addresses in Charlotte, North Carolina. And the first one, of course, nobody didn't come. The second one, of course, nobody didn't show up at the door, but he heard from a neighbor. He, doing the, interviewing the neighborhood and stuff. And he heard from a neighbor that CMPD was at the second house this morning.
Yeah,
So
they gonna get them. They gonna get them. They
I
definitely gonna
believe
get them.
so. Yeah.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely. They
then
gonna get them.
it wasn't so smart. Like your DNA is on that girl. Like if they do I mean not if they do, but when they did the autopsy, I'm pretty sure they seen DNA from different people. Like whoever did this. Like
Well, from what Gerald said, I was hoping that he was gonna elaborate with this a little bit more with the father, but he did tell me earlier in the interview that we did that um the FBI wanted to do their own autopsy before her
mm,
funeral services on Saturday. So I don't know if they're
mm.
still going to get a chance to do that. I hope they do. Um
Oh
and I
yeah, I
hope
believe they will because
y-
FBI is working 24/7. When you sleeping, they working. Like
okay, period.
I truly feel like they will because not only, like I said, it's statewide. Not only is statewide, it's countrywide. It's all over the world. So I feel like they're going to get down to the bottom of it. They said all they needed was that video, and that video explains enough. Like it's just sad, man.
Yeah, it's sad, it's all around hurtful. And I just want you guys to listen. I have my notifications still turned on. I want you guys to go to that interview that I did do with Gerald, and I want you guys to type in the comment section And just put in the comment section justice for Shanquella. Because justice has to be served. These people have got to be put under the uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm assuming she may have had some technical difficulty. I didn't do that. But I want them to be under the jail. Now, who we just had up here, she did state that she went to school with Shanquella, and she didn't know her like that, but she did go to school with her. So she always had a beautiful smile on her face and all of that good stuff. So I just want to send well wishes and love to even the people who knew her to that extent. Like I really just this is a lot. It's a lot. Um my God, today, y'all, when I looked at my subscribers a while ago, I was still sitting at 3,548 subscribers when I started this thing, or when I started. Y'all, why I got 3,651 subscribers. Look at God. Won't he do it? Listen, I appreciate y'all. Can't do this without y'all. Can't do this without y'all. I appreciate it. Okay, you back, baby. Thank you,
Yeah,
Coach.
I
I appreciate
forgot some way on. I'm doing something new with this video thing. So I'm like, wait, let me try to go out to my homepage. And I went back. I'm like, wait, this is not FaceTime. Let me get back to the Safari.
Oh yeah, so when you using your phone, like I think it like if you exit out of Safari or whatever, it for whatever reason, it do be doing dumb stuff. Child. Thank you,
Yeah, I was like,
Coco, for
wait, my
being
little
a new
picture is not up
subscriber.
there.
Thank you for being a new subscriber, love. Hey Nola, what's going on? Hey Q, what's up? What's up? Now I appreciate the love for real, y'all. Cause I again, child, that subscriptions just keep going up. I just refresh and they keep going up. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm not gonna quit saying this baby's name. I'm not. And we're also going to I'm trying to get as much information as I can in regards to the three individuals who also died in Mexico as well. They died the same day, but they died allegedly from carbon monoxide poisoning. And there was three
Mm,
of them.
Two
So
guys and a girl.
we're gonna talk about them too, because one of the mothers of one of them has spoken out, and she's starting to
Wow.
say that she doesn't believe that it was carbon monoxide.
Wow.
That
And
so
it's
there,
sad. Like
yeah,
I never had. See me personally. I'm gonna just say like I never been the type to be in big crowds. Like when I was in West Charlotte, I stayed to myself. If I didn't know you in the streets or passing by, I ain't know you. It wasn't meant for me to know you. So it's just upsetting. Like for you to be able to think you trusting your friends and can't trust them.
and can't trust
Like
them at
and
all.
I got like two and a half friends. I say the half because she ain't nothing. But I got two and a half friends, and it's like those the only people I talk to every day. My best friend over what when I'm 25 now, when I get 28, that'd be 20 years of friendship that we done been friends, and she done had a baby. Like we done grew up with each other, and I just keep thinking in my head like what if, not
Yeah,
saying that it will happen, but you never know what people is going through. You never know what people got on their mind until you sit down with them. And if they tell you the truth about how they feeling about something. So we don't know how long these girls or these dudes been hating on Shanquella, you know?
yeah. And I also tell people here on the channel, I always say, look, we grown, right? We
Right.
got us a little sneaky link we trying to go see on Friday night. It's totally fine. Totally fine that you got you a sneaky link. This is how you'll know if somebody jealous of you or not. I'm just saying. Just how you know if somebody jealous of you or not. If if the friend that you listen, I share my location with my sister at all times, right? Because you never know what goes on. I tell her all the time, make sure you don't ever turn off that share my location
Their
with me.
location, right.
Don't
I
you
keep my
ever turn it
location
off.
on,
You
right.
turn it off, baby. You better know I am on my way to you. Oh, the last place that I thought you was at. Believe me, I am on my way. I tell you, you turn it off. I promise to God, I'm cussing you smooth out. Don't you ever do it. Don't do it.
Right,
I
right.
don't do it. And I'll tell her, like, listen, if I'm going over here to see such and such, I'm letting her know the name of the person that I'm going to see. Sorry, but this is just what you have to
What
do
car they
now.
drive, if they stay in a house or apartment, who they
Okay.
stay with. Like, I'm telling my best friend all the details. Like, no, you're not finna invite me over. I'm not finna come over your house. You think you finna drug me up or whatever you got in your mind and think I don't have nobody looking at my location? Child, boo.
Yeah, that like that for me, like I tell my sister all the time, you ever turn that off, I promise you gonna wonder why I'm mad at you. That's why. Don't ever
Right.
turn that off. Don't turn it off. I don't turn mine off. And I was actually telling everybody earlier, I was telling them a story. I was like, I had a friend that he was going through some stuff prior to actually meeting this guy. And he met this guy. He wanted to hang out with this guy one night, right? He said they was gonna be watching movies and eating and stuff like that. But he had told me that he wasn't necessarily scared of the guy, but he was just scared just overall trying to speak to new people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Baby, he told me where he was going. I went right there and I sat there to the next morning. I was not playing. I was that friend. I stayed there and
Right.
waited for him to get done doing what he was doing. The guy, he walked him out. He walked the guy out to his car. I mean, because it was at his apartment. He walked the guy out to his car. He went to the mailbox. When he came back, I rolled down the window and said, "Bitch, I've been sitting out here all night." And he was like, "What?" I said, "Sure have." Because what I'm not about to do is play with my friend. My friend said that he felt some type of way. I'm gonna be right here
Right,
for you. That's all I'm
right.
saying. Like, because here's the thing: I could have been asleep and not necessarily known what was going on if I was at home. But baby, I was outside, and I'm gonna make sure you fine. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna make
Go
sure
get
you
you some
fine.
spirits, go sip on that, stay up for a minute.
Okay.
Right.
Baby, I had snacks. I was watching YouTube videos and movies and all kind of stuff. I'm just that type of friend. And that's why I have a hard time with a lot of people, period, because my loyalty is set up so different. My
Mhm.
loyalty is set up so different. And a lot of times that's why I get hurt because people do things that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
certain things to my friends. And so being able to sit there, I mean, he talked about that for the longest. He said, I have never in my life had anybody who would just sit out. Child, I said, y'all could have been in there knocking boots, okay, all night long. I just needed to know that you was okay. And so I did my due diligence by sitting out here waiting for everything to be fine, child. That's just how it
Right.
is. And so I said that to say this. If y'all have iPhones, I don't know how Androids necessarily work, but if you guys have iPhones, find at least one or two people that you really trust to give them your location so that you know where you are. Like that is the biggest thing. Like, and they knew where she was. They knew
Mhm.
exactly where Shanquella was, but we can never be too safe, right? We can never be
Right.
too safe. So let everybody know what you got going on, what you're doing, baby. Because the other day I went to go see a friend. I told my other friend, this is where I'm going. This is their name.
Right.
Okay. Because you never know.
You
You
never
never
know.
know. I don't play about my marriage or my family or my friendship. Right. I'm so loyal to a fault. Like I'm loyal, and then like when something happens, like with the friendship or something like that, it really breaks me down because of the type of loyalty that I have.
Mhm.
I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like confrontation. I don't like to
I
get
hate
into it with
drama.
people. I
Yes, I
don't
hate
like
it.
that type of stuff. And I'm such a peaceful and nice person. I really am. So when people really try me and take me to that realm, I'll be like, really, you really are gonna do this to me? You know, I am such a peaceful person. So I just said that to say, like, just make sure you guys are finding at least one person that you can send your location to, so they'll know where you're at. Listen, even if you out here cheating, you better find a home girl that know you out here cheating and send that send that location to, child. I'm just saying, just saying. Cause we all grown and things happen.
We all
We
grown.
do
Things
things.
do happen.
Yeah. We like a little booty or whatever the case may be. We be trying to go over there and get us a little something. We
Get
need
us
to
a little
make sure that
something,
our
little
low
taste.
okay. Listen, we grown and we all do it. So therefore, that means we just need to be protected in all ways possible. Like, really. We yeah. We really do. I always say I'm loyal to a fault. That's why I vibe with Don. Oh, I appreciate that, simply elegant one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Shalika, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We got to start looking out for one another. That's on period, and that's so true. That's so true. It's so much envy and hate and
But
jealousy, and it's so much.
yeah, you're right. But if we got to look out for ourselves first before we have anybody looking out for us.
That's
If
true.
not looking out for ourselves, then I mean, I always tell myself, who's going to treat yourself like yourself other than yourself, if that makes sense? Like, who's going to be loyal to yourself other than yourself? Like, you
That's
got to
facts.
look out for yourself first before you depend on anybody else looking out for you. And me personally, I'm black and white. So I'm kind of more so the black side than white. So it's like our black community, we're not doing nothing to come together to help each other. We're doing everything to destroy each other, to kill each other,
Exactly.
to hurt each other. Like, us as a whole, we need to come together. Us as a black community, we need to come together, but we can't do that because every time you turn around, it's shooting. Every time you turn around, it's a child dying from a shootout. Every time you turn around, it's always something with the black community. Not saying these others, the other communities is not going through it, but us as a black community, if anything, we need to stand up for our black community and have our backs ourselves before we let anybody have our back.
I totally agree with that. 100%. Like, totally agree with that. We are so divided. Like, we're out here doing things to each other. Like, it's so crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. But listen, I really appreciate you for calling. I really do. Because I'm gonna get an offer here in a few minutes.
Okay,
Um,
how often do you go live? Like, what do
child,
you
literally
be? I
24 hours.
know the topic of discussion is about Shanquella, but what exactly do you be talking about? I'm gonna check your page out
Child,
because I've
I talk about everything.
everything.
So
It sounds like you can say
I
everything.
really do. I talk about everything. I definitely talk about what's going on, like in pop culture news, like hot
Hmm.
topics and stuff like that. We also review reality TV shows over here. We also have cooking segments. Like, I'm supposed to be cooking, y'all, but the only reason why I haven't not brought y'all a cooking video is because our dog had puppies, and so the puppies are still here until the end of this week, right? And with them being here until the end of the week or whatever, they're making these chirping noises and stuff, and you can hear it all throughout the house. So that's the only reason why I haven't gone live to cook. But I promise you, we're gonna have some Thanksgiving stuff that's gonna be coming out for you all as well. Um, but once we get them pups gone, I promise we'll be right back in front of the camera cooking. But they saying, like, once you Baby, I am a nut. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know you are gonna get a laugh over here. We like to have fun. I am a nut. Okay, um, we actually reviewed this show called, I don't know if you heard it, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Have you ever heard of that
Uh-huh.
show?
Yes, I have. The last
Do you,
episode I seen was last weekend, and she found out she had cancer, and my grandma was just so. My grandma watched like you wouldn't even believe it.
she
My
watch
grandma
all the
be having
reality show?
man with her J rolled up and everything. Don't
Come
let it be no
on, Granny.
Friday. Don't 62 years old. Don't let that fool you now. She get down with the Friday night. I guarantee you tomorrow night, 7:30, 8 o'clock, she will have a glass of Belvedere with some sun drop mixed in it. Saturday, yeah, grandma get down. Yeah, so
Come on, grandma. Come on, grandma. But
man.
but yeah, so we actually reviewed that show.
Mhm.
Right now everybody is laughing because there's somebody on the show who actually portrays to be like a cook, right? In the chef.
Mhm.
And we saw her food the other day and it was not appetizing at all. So what I was telling them, I be trying to play like I'm her. I changed my voice up and I Miss Wanda. And so I told him, I said, because she had just done this video on Saturday with all this different food, right? And
Mhm.
so in the food, this would be a perfect way to end this live with some fun or whatever. But anyway, she showed the video and it was the food just was not appetizing, right? So we're gonna start with the potatoes first. It looked like she literally just cut the potatoes up, diced them up, didn't wash them, didn't do nothing to them, just add seasoning to them and call them Greek potatoes. That's what that looked like. She got some canned green beans over here with raccoon nuts in them, smoked raccoon nuts. Okay.
Oh my God.
No, it really wasn't no raccoon nuts in there. I'm making that
Yeah,
part.
yeah, I know.
But then she
You
had
being
some
extra now.
then she had some greens and said that it was some pig ears in there, but I'm not convinced that was pig ears. I'm convinced that that was possum ass cheeks. Okay, that's what I'm convinced that was. And then she had some roadkill meatloaf. All right, and then
Oh
she
my
had
God.
some macaroni and cheese that was burnt all the way around, even on the top, and
Mm,
it was dry. So we know she cooked that macaroni for 4 hours on 400.
to death.
And then to top it off in the end of the meal, ha, we had some Greek chicken tenders.
Don't sound too. Like,
I'm like, what is this? Like, sometimes even being a chef, being a cook, being a caterer, like there are some times where your setup or your stuff just doesn't look appetizing sometimes. And
yeah,
sometimes you just gotta know, like,
how to
don't
put it
record
together.
it. Yeah, but don't record it. Don't record. I'm like, some things are just for the internet and some aren't. Like, this does not look good at all. Like, and
Too
she
good,
knows
right?
because Miss Wanda have already said to me, well, maybe you can help me with my presentation. Well, don't you take another picture or another video until you get some presentation help because that food do not look good. And I always tell her, like, people eat with their eyes first. So if the food don't look appetizing, they're not eating it.
Mhm.
So you already know, child. This is a lot.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like I don't eat no seafood. Um, like I really can't eat beef. I don't have no gallbladder, so like everything I eat literally goes straight through me. Um, but it's like when I smell the restaurant, and if it don't smell too good or too up to my liking, I walk out because I'm not finna sit in this restaurant and this stink. No. I'm finna eat my food. I did no, sorry.
Y'all,
Like
so
I'm real
listen,
picky.
I'm not begging or nothing like that for no cash apps or nothing, but I do want you guys to be very aware how YouTube is working. YouTube is actually currently demonetizing a lot of videos that when we're speaking about Shanquella Robinson.
Mhm.
So Y'all, if nothing else, please make sure that you like those videos and make sure that you comment and push them up in the algorithm. If you're feeling generous and would like to bless the channel, if you don't know what the demonetization means, it pretty much means that we don't get paid for the video.
Mhm.
So if you'd like to bless the Cash App, you can, or the Venmo, you can, or send super chats, you could do that. But a free way to do it is by liking the videos and comment on the videos so that they can push them up back up in the algorithm, and then they'll review them. But child, when they by the time they get done reviewing, it'll take them like 2 days, two days to review this video. By the 2 days, I done got all the views I'm gonna get. So y'all
Right.
see how
It's more
YouTube be playing with
information.
y'all? Y'all see how
Right.
YouTube be playing? Like they'll limit it and demonetize your particular video. Then when you put in a request for them to monetize your video, it's like 2 and 3 days later, you've already gotten the views from that particular video. So therefore, you're not getting paid for the ads or anything because people have already watched the video. So we need y'all's help. Also, join Patreon. Just $3 to join Patreon. They say 12 quarters to join Patreon. We have a good time in Patreon. We're actually about to do a trivia night in Patreon where we are going to do a reality TV trivia night. Cash app giveaways. We're going to just be doing certain things. I am going to also be giving away some things from Black owned businesses and different stuff like this. We're going to have fun. We're going to
I'm
have fun.
definitely go follow you on YouTube.
Please do, please do, please do. Um, we just have fun over here, okay?
Yes, and I can tell just by your vibes, your energy, your spirit, everything.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm literally a no nonsense guy. I like to have fun, like
The
really,
like to
honest.
have fun, yes.
Yeah, I like to have fun,
You sound
and
like you
honestly,
you the type to hit up on a Saturday night. Like that what's that song by the City Girls? Hey, what's up on a Friday night? Let me look in my closet, see what I got tonight.
okay, period. And I probably ain't got nothing to wear, but I'll go with you wherever you want to go. Okay, period. But no, I really am like literally I just like to have fun, and especially over these last few days, I've been in a
Hmm.
lot of pain. Um,
Yeah.
because I'm currently going through a health issue right now. So I've been in a lot of pain over the last couple of days, and so I still just wanted to bring a light to this and bring light to this situation. Keep talking about it and keep saying her name. And so I I try to go live every day. I used to do
Okay.
like this morning show type of situation, but I kind of got veered away from that only because I've been having, my schedule has changed a little bit.
Hmm.
But we still gonna do it. We go live every day. I let the patrons know that we're live, and all that good stuff. So yeah, we gonna have a good
Okay.
time. So welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. We glad to have you.
All right, thank you.
All right, you welcome.
I'm gonna get off this live. My two boys is asleep. They've been asleep this whole time we've been talking actually. I'm gonna go take me a shower. I'm having me some mommy time when I get out the shower. Yes, got my Gerald too. Yes, don't play.
Period.
Yes.
Period. Period.
I
Period.
can't drink tonight because I'm a responsible mom that gotta get up at 6:30 in the morning to get my child ready. So Friday night I will be joining grandma.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And tell Granny we could be right there together because Granny sound like a lot of fun.
Oh, don't worry, you might hear it tomorrow night. You just might. She crazy. That's a crazy one right there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it. And thank you definitely for letting us know how you said that you saw Lord Jesus, Shanquella's smile, and that
Mhm.
was big to you. So thank you for giving us that information as well. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Good night, loves.
All right. Good night, love. All right, y'all. Okay. It's just a lot of people commenting on the um video of the one I did with the interview. Wow, Gerald Jackson did a great job. Yeah, I'm Gerald Jackson. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to take time to interview you and to just be able to have that conversation with you. I appreciate you like solely. Me and Gerald will keep in contact with each other as long as this case is still going on. I probably will give him a little rest until after the service on Saturday. Um I'll also ask him a little few more details in regards to the service and things like that. I was hoping that they were going to live stream. I did ask, and as of right now, they haven't necessarily said that they would do that, but I did let him know that that would honestly, probably bring in a lot of people to just be able to celebrate with them. And when I say celebrate, I mean that in such a way, our homegoing celebration. So, I just again not gonna stop saying her name. Okay. Not gonna stop saying her name. I don't want you guys to stop saying her name on our way out. Please type it in the chat and please carry this hashtag with your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook. Carry the hashtag justice for Shanquella Robinson. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. And prayers and love to Mr. and Mrs. Robinson as well, and to her sister as well, and to all of the loved ones as well. We won't stop talking about this. I promise you, we won't stop talking about this. Listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all for riding with me today. I really, really do. Thank you for all the support that you showed to the channel. I'm going to remove the banner here really quick so you guys can go follow me on social media. You can follow me on Instagram at the underscore chef Don Don. You can follow me on Twitter at chef underscore Don Don. You can follow me on Amazon at Chef Don Don as well. And then if you are feeling generous and would like to donate to the channel, you can via Cash App, $ Chef Don Don 2, or via Venmo. Drop the $ and it's just Chef Don Don 2. All right. Thank y'all so much for all of the love, the prayers, and justice for Shanquella Robinson. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. For those of you that follow Prosperity, she is going live here about another hour. Okay, so I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be over there speaking with or being on the live. Okay, all right, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, and I will check you all later. Peace out, and y'all have a great night. Much love.